Dude.
What's up, man?
Dude, I'm sick.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not. Why are we doing this show?
I don't know who the tens of people demand our show.
I know it's ludicrous to say the least. What are your symptoms?
Really bad dry cough. Feel like a fucking truck hit me, and I got a fucking headache that just won't go away, dude.
But you came out anyway.
Hey,
That's dedication.
dedication.
What a trooper. I know. I'm just like.
How about you?
I'm achy. I'm tired. Blurred vision. I have this weird thing where I'm smelling toast. My left arm kind of hurts.
Sounds like a medication that you're taking or something. You sound like the side effects to a prescription medication.
I don't know what's going on with me. I'm just sick. And I never get sick. I don't know about you, but I get sick maybe once a year.
I'm sick all the fucking time now because I'm constantly around other sick people.
I know. It's fucking disgusting. We need another, black plague to go around. Maybe that's what I have.
Yeah, but if that goes around, then I'm going to be the first person to fucking catch it, and I'm going to be the first to die. And I don't want that.
Is that, a bad thing?
Well, I mean, kind of and kind of not.
Yeah. Death would be a sweet relief at this point. In all honesty.
I mean, why?
Because, we're all prisoners trapped in our own body. Stuck in a loop of devoid meaninglessness.
Do you just blow my mind every episode?
Yeah.
Amongst other things.
That's what I'm here for. Well, welcome to the show. This is Dish Gods. As always, I'm your host, Max. I'm joined here with Little Bear.
Hi.
We're keeping it real grassroots this episode. No guests, no pomp, just circumstance.
All circumstance.
Pretty much all circumstance. We're doing something new this episode. We have basically nothing prepared.
No.
Usually we do a little bit of pre-pro.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Not
we
a
just
lot,
kind of
obviously.
try to line up some stuff, but this episode we're just kind of coming in real raw, real dirty. Just thought we'd try it out, and we just happen to be sick, so you know that our comedic wit is gonna be off the fucking chain this episode. Yeah, I mean, shit, man. This is the first time I'm staring at a blank page. What the fuck do we talk about?
Well,
I got something.
okay.
Spatial awareness.
Oh,
This is
out in public.
I want to talk about the fact that when you walk into a public space, and I'm sure everybody's guilty of this, every single human being on the planet, but it's like the minute you walk into a store or an airport or an arena or anything, the part of your brain that is aware that there are other people around you just shuts off. It just seems to happen.
I think it's one of those things where if you smell something long enough, you forget that the smell's there. So if you're surrounded by people so much, you just forget that they're there.
I mean, it's just annoying to me. I was at the grocery store. I mean, this happens to me literally every time I go to the grocery store, and I try to be cognizant of my surroundings.
Always.
All the fucking time, overtly so. To the point that I'm paranoid about people behind me. And it's it feels like nobody else gives a fuck. It's just I try to keep a 360 degree understanding of what's going on around me at all times. Mm-hmm. Okay, are there people behind me? Do I need to walk faster? Do I need to walk slower? If I need to go over there, what's the quickest and easiest way to do that? And I feel like nobody else does that. I just feel like everybody else is just a fucking boulder. And they just have to shove their whole fucking self-situation just through everybody's fucking life. You know what I mean?
I do.
Just cramming their fucking essence and interrupting everybody's goddamn existence.
See, I agree.
Yeah.
Totally. With this thing. But I feel like there are certain scenarios where it's bound to happen. Which, you know, if people are listening and they're like, oh, well, what if you're at a concert, man? You know, it's like,
You're
obviously,
packed in a room.
Obviously,
well, that's
you
when
know?
that's when your attention is directed in one direction.
Yeah, like if you're at a rock concert, you're in the center, you're moshing, you're jumping.
What if you're at a
doing
jazz
whatever.
concert?
Still same concept. You're in a closed area, a room, you know, all together. So that's understandable. You're at a Comic-Con of something of, you know, whatever.
A furry con?
Yeah, furry con. You know, same thing. Big convention center, too many people, you're all together. But what gets me is if you're at those areas and say you make it to like a corridor where, you know, on one wing of the building where not a lot of people are.
Yeah.
And you're walking down, it's almost like a pack mentality at that point where they don't get the fuck off you. they still walk, you know, a foot next to you.
Yeah.
Because they're so used to being confined and like herded like cattle through these small hallways that when they get into an open area, they stay next to you. And that's when the point when you're like, dude, back the fuck up. Like, you need to go over there now.
Yeah.
You know, because there's space now.
Yeah, I mean, it's just weird to me. I just feel like, or like, and I mean, like I said, everybody's guilty of this. But it's like, you know, you're in the store and you turn one direction to grab something, and then like you immediately are turning around to go the other direction, and then like there's somebody just magically behind you. It's like I always try to like stop, look in the direction I'm gonna go, and then move. I never move then look. It's always look then move.
Yeah.
And I feel like everybody in the fucking planet is move then don't look. And it's just like, shit, man. Like, can we just all fucking stop for 5? Like, can we just like take a class? Can we make a mandatory class? It's just like,
see,
you and your surroundings.
If I'm in the hallway or like in an aisle at the store and I'm approaching someone, you know, if I'm say the hallway's kind of close.
Yeah.
You know. So if I had to pass by them or I'm standing next to them,
Yeah.
I try to at least establish some kind of eye contact first and not to be like, hey, I'm just fucking creeping behind you.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of
Try to
make a
establish
noise.
your mode of direction.
Yeah, like, you know, scuff your shoe on accident, you know, like make them kind of look up and be like, oh, okay. Make them aware of your presence so that way you're not just lurching behind them. There we go. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
But yeah, do that. Or, you know, but the worst thing is when you're standing in line at the store and there's still plenty of space. It's not like there's a ton of people in line, but they will stand like right next to you, like right behind you, and you can feel them like on the back of your neck. And there's, and you're just like, dude, you back up, man. But you can't. You're in the store. You're in a public place. And if you freak out, all of a sudden you're the weirdo, and not this fucking creep behind you, like, you know, trying to bite your neck.
God, you brought up something that I kind of want to talk about, and that's just like aisles in supermarkets.
Okay.
And supermarkets, to me, I guess like grocery stores in general, because I feel like supermarket is sort of a phantom term. Like, holy fucking shit. All right. You accuse me of sounding like SS and Donald Trump. Well, it's about to get real here. I just I'm at the point where I want to take all of these geriatric fucks and just like ship them off to an island. It's a nice island, but like, listen, lady, you're fucking like 80 years old. You've lived your life. You don't need that can of fucking peaches any bit more badly than I do, but you're going to take fucking 20 goddamn minutes to read the goddamn thing, and I know what I need. So just get the fuck out of my way, and if we just ship them all off to an island, you know, a nice fun time island where they can run around and play and romp and be in the sun.
Play and romp. Old people playing and romping.
Old people are... Anybody over the age of like 77 is on the same level as like a dog to me. That you just keep them around for company. They serve no real purpose, but they're fun to like mess around with sometimes.
Oh, man.
Until they like shit on the carpet and then you got to put them down. But yeah, like, can we just talk about like how it's kind of insane that like there's like discounts for senior citizens. There's all this kind of shit, but like, dog, can we just like hook all of these motherfuckers up with a fucking scooter or something. Like
a fast one, by the way.
Yeah, like the Rascals, okay, is abused. The Rascals need to go. It was a good idea, but they've been abused and taken advantage of.
I agree.
Yeah, we need to cut out Rascals.
I could walk in right now
and use a Rascal.
Yeah, I could walk in and be like, don't ask me why I
you
need
don't even
this.
have to. No, nobody asks you. You just
Yeah.
use it. Yeah, there's no system of accountability. So I think that we need to just be like, I think that like, okay, you know how you have to like, when you get older, you have to get your eyesight tested and to get your license renewed and stuff. You should also have
to, you actually have to do that?
I think. I don't really keep up with that shit.
Oh man, I haven't done that in forever.
My license has been expired for like 10 years. Who knows?
Yeah.
But no, it's like you should also have to take like a walking speed test. And they put a fucking shopping cart in your hands at the DMV, and they go, walk 20 feet that direction, and if you walk slower than like a fucking cripple...
Yeah, but now you're just opening the doors to all these other bullshit conundrums that like shouldn't even be applied to people walking. Like now you're gonna get into like handicap tabs for people walking slow because they have a bum knee or something, or
I'm talking about
busted hip.
The important thing, which is me getting out of the grocery store in a reasonable amount of time.
Okay, so how we can fix that is if people all understood, walk like kind of how you drive. Depending on whatever country you live in, obviously. So here in the United States, we drive on the what side of the road?
Middle.
Exactly. So if you're here, you walk down the middle of the aisle of, the grocery store.
And nowhere else.
And nowhere else. But, okay, so we drive on the right side of the road, Max.
Really? Whoops.
Okay, so we drive on the right side of the road. So that means if you're walking, you go to the right. And if you want to pass someone, you'd pass someone on the left. Right?
Unless they're on the left, and then they should turn to the right. Here's kind of my...
Or if they're just walking slow enough and they notice that you're behind them, they can just be like, oops, I'm sorry, and they step the fuck out of the way. Yeah. Which should happen. Yeah. But it doesn't. Ever. Like because people suck ass.
Here's kind of my rule for the grocery store.
Dickholes.
And I very rarely will take a shopping cart through this store because I can't really afford a shopping cart's worth of stuff. Usually I take a basket to kind of limit my spending and to limit my time there. But it's like the times that I do have a shopping cart, it's like I try to stick to the edge of the aisle that like either on the side that I know I'm going to be looking at or the opposite side of what I'm looking at. Or depending on like the traffic, I'll be like, okay, there's like 5 people on the left side of the aisle, so I'm going to just jam my whole fucking situation on the right and just kind of hug the wall as I go down the aisle. That's kind of what I do.
Sometimes I will purposely avoid the aisle that I need to go to if I see that it's so crowded.
Yeah.
So you go around, you'll take another aisle down.
Yeah.
Or I will purposely wait like 5 or 10 minutes and like just peruse up and down other aisles and look at shit I don't really need until that aisle clears up. Dude, because I just don't like being around people all that much.
Yeah, no, I feel you. It's intense. Like I remember sometimes like, needing like bread and you look in there and there's some fucking cunt who's got like her 6 goddamn kids and they're all screaming at each other. And I'm just like, my loaf of bread is like 2 feet away from them, but I just cannot be near that like holocaust of a situation right now.
Don't get me wrong. Like kids are okay, but if they act up, like once they start acting like kids, not in like the haha you're cute and funny way, like in the
which is never.
I'm throwing a huge tantrum for no
I'm being
fucking
a
reason.
Piece of shit. A sociopathic, psychotic piece of shit.
It's like at that moment, I want to stoop to their level and just like get in their face, just do the same thing, like just mimic exactly what they do.
Yeah, just hold them by the tufts of their neck, and just
like if they're like just like get in their face like god damn it, like don't swear at them, but just like
Well,
scream like they're screaming,
that's
and then
a-
eventually they'll stop and they'll realize like, what the fuck is dad doing?
You're
Or
gonna
like,
be such a
what
great
is this
parent.
guy doing?
I can't wait for you to have kids.
You know? They're
Because
gonna be
your 1 month old baby is gonna cry and you're just gonna hold it up. You're gonna stare at it.
That's
for
a
like
little
5
young
seconds,
to
you're
be
gonna
doing
go-
that. That's
Yeah, you want to
that-
wait till they're like 6 months, maybe a year.
Yeah, you want to establish some good memories.
Well, you
first.
want them. You want them to be cognizant enough to know that you are the one screaming at them. You don't want them to just have like memories of screaming. You want them to be like, oh shit, that dude right there, he's gonna get all up in my business if I just like fucking step out of line. So I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
But like if you start screaming at them when they're like 2 months old, there's really no point. I mean, yeah, there will be some like psych damage, but like there's no, it's not like a Pavlovian effect.
Builds character though.
Yeah, but there's no like you want that
we
Pavlovian.
all need that little salt and pepper through our life. So, and that's
you need that Pavlovian response. You want them to
You talking like
to attach
spraying
you.
someone and then hitting them?
No, I'm talking about like you want your child to attach your visage with fear, intimidation, following the rules, that kind of thing. Like,
God
that's
damn.
fucking parenting.
You already know what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, nobody needs. It doesn't need
Yeah,
to be repeated.
It's
It's all
been said.
It's all false. So no falsities here. Just the truth. That's what we're about on this show.
Always.
I think we're solving a lot of problems here. I think
We're solving home issues, being sick.
should we start what are your like home remedies for being sick?
Home remedies for being sick. I
Like other than medication, is there anything you do
Oh yeah, dude.
differently when you're sick?
Ginger, honey, lemon, like a hot tea. It's the fucking best. Use a mate tea, nice like kind of perk or perks you up.
Yeah.
You get the soothing ginger, warms you from the inside. Lemon, honey, good for the throat. All in all, it's good all over.
If I'm
try to take some B vitamins, but yeah, other than that, lay off the booze.
maybe you're going through withdrawals because you haven't drank since New Year's.
Yeah, that's true. And I did have a beer before I came here, and I feel excellent.
See, so maybe you're just an alcoholic.
Could be.
When I'm congested, I brush my teeth, like a lot.
Why?
I feel like the mint just kind of
Why
clears
don't you
me
just
up a
put a
little bit.
mint extract on your tongue or like on your upper lip or something?
I don't do that like granola shit. I get to take care of my teeth, be all fresh, and clear up all my fucking mucus all in one fucking thing. So
Wow.
I do it before we record too. I feel like it just knocks all my shit out and makes my voice sound like this. Which is like what all our listeners want.
Yeah.
If we're just
Just nothing but mouth noise for an hour.
Just all down here. Like it's an ASMR podcast. And we're just very silently talking about nothing.
Welcome to Classic Radio Station. We're here to play nothing but Mozart and Beethoven.
We're also going to throw in a little bit of Slipknot every now and then. God, how great would that radio station be? Like classic radio, but like, it's like Mozart's Fifth, but then like every 45 seconds there's just a random clip of a Slipknot song.
That'd be pretty intense.
You never
That's
know
like
when it's
some
you never know
subliminal
when it's
shit.
coming.
Yeah. You could do that's
It's just like but
But the kicker is all the subliminal messages are in the classical music.
haven't they always been? I mean, that's when like the fucking Illuminati was just running rampant. They weren't hidden back then.
No, they were out in the open.
They were out in the streets. Mozart was one of
Just
them.
fucking knifing people in the gut, running away, and they're just like American gangster style about it. They're like, "What? I'm Illuminati. You can't do anything."
I guess so. I like to think of them more like the gang from Greece. Was the gang from Greece called Grease Lightning?
Are you talking about the country?
No, I'm talking about the musical.
Oh, dude. Wow. I have not seen that.
You've never seen Grease?
Like bits and pieces.
John
but
Travolta?
I've never seen the whole
I
thing.
got chills.
Yeah, I know what you're talking. I know what you're
multiplying,
speaking of.
And I'm losing control for the power You're supplying. Come on, little bear. It's electrifying. You better shape up. 'Cause I need a man.
No.
Yeah, my heart is set on you. You better shape up. Okay. So obviously you've seen it. Yeah, well, was the gang called Grease Lightning?
I don't know. That's what I've been trying to tell you
think the
before you've broken a song and dance here.
I'm just trying to inject you with some magical spirit. Sorry. Wow.
I have no spirit. I have no soul.
Anyway, every 14-year-old ever. Yeah, the gang called Grease Lightning, you know, or like the fucking, we're the Jiminy Crickets, and you can't come
We're talking
around
about
here.
West Side Story.
Yeah, some shit like that. I like to imagine the Illuminati like that, like some rascals. Just kind of, they're not like this big shadowy world organization. They're just kind of like bullies in the 40s. You know what I mean? Where they just are kind of like, hey, give me your lunch money, you punk. You can't play jacks around here. And they kick your fucking jacks. And like everybody's like, oh, the New World Order, the Illuminati, the eye on the dollar. And in actuality, they're just like, you got a pyramid. I'm going to put an eye on it, see? Yeah, motherfucker. What are you going to do? I'm bigger than you. And like, that's all the Illuminati is. He's just some bored dude.
Wow. And I thought I was crazy.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the episode. Thanks so much for sticking around, and we'll be right back.
All right. So, what is this, week 10?
10.
Still no sponsors, but...
Well, we've had some sponsors.
I guess that is true.
We just don't have one for this week, which is kind of nice. Nice to get a break.
Yeah, it kind of is.
I mean, I like the money, but I'm also lazy.
Breathe for a little bit here.
Breathing is the one thing I'm not doing because I'm sick. Well, I don't know. What should we talk about on the break then?
Well, we do have some. We have some things in the works. We have some upcoming guests.
That's true. I'm kind of excited about that. We did have Luca on last week, and we did have Jesse the week before.
Well, is Jesse really a guest? I mean, he's kind of family.
Yeah, he's kind of just like a recurring character.
Okay.
That comes on the show every now and
Fair
then.
enough.
Kind of like a golem, if you will.
A golem.
Like a golem, or a Obi-Wan, if you will. Just somebody who kind of pops in and out, and you never know when they're going to be there or for how long. But
yeah, but keep your ear to the ground. We do have some good things coming in the upcoming weeks.
Yeah, other than our regular scheduled programming, we also have Manuela Horn.
Yeah, we have the always beautiful Manuela Horn.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yodeling Dominatrix and the Queen of Oktoberfest.
I mean, you had me at Yodeling Dominatrix. If that doesn't get your fucking attention, you're dead inside.
Yeah.
You have no childlike wonder.
I mean, what are you even doing in life, and why are you still living?
If Yodeling Dominatrix doesn't get you fucking piqued with interest, like, I guess you're not really supposed to be listening to our show then.
Yeah. You're dead to us and the world.
I'm excited for that. We're lining some big things up with her, and that episode's gonna be fucking killer.
Yeah.
And we've also got a Spud Goodman spot coming up.
Yeah, we're still working out the details with him. Yeah. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have him on. We're gonna do hopefully a phone and or Skype interview with him.
Yeah, I'm excited. It'll be nice to get some new blood into this party.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Is there anything else?
Outside perspective?
Yeah. Is there anything else we should talk about on the break?
As far as I guess establishments.
Oh shit! Little Bear's got a beef.
Yeah, I kind of got a beef.
Can we start like a new segment where it's just like
I got beef.
LB beef. LB's got beef. Can I call you LB?
Sure, if that makes you a little more comfortable.
Just makes me hard.
All right, I'm okay with that.
LB. Tell me your beef.
Give me
that beef, daddy.
I was on Instagram.
Oh.
Yeah. Just like any of the young folk today.
You were gramming
it up.
Getting
that instant gramification. And I noticed that there is a poke bar.
Pokemon?
No, the food, poke.
You eat Pokemon?
Yes.
Well, what is
Pikachu.
poke? Can we get into that?
We're going to establish this. Poke is a dish that traditionally, tuna, rice, onions, some kind of a, walnuts or sesame seeds or something topped on it with like shoyu or hot sauce. And that's it. It's a quick,
it's just kind of
easy
tuna and shit.
Yeah. It's a quick, like fish salad essentially that you eat on the go, which is, they're phenomenal. Dude.
Okay.
But this is what really kind of gets me is
you're pretty passionate about poke.
Dude, if you've had good poke, then yeah, you get passionate about it. What gets me though,
is it kind of like egg rolls?
Far from it. Far from egg rolls.
Are they like hot dogs? I like hot dogs.
God, just stop talking. No, there's this place in Portland that opened up. Portland, Oregon.
As opposed to Portland's like New Mexico.
Or Portland, Maine.
Yeah, but like what Portland? No, nothing opens in Portland, Maine. It's Portland, Maine. It's just there. Nothing opens up. It's just always been in Maine.
Wow. Okay. So, I digress. Back to Portland, Oregon.
Now who's saying it wrong, motherfucker?
Anyway.
And you move on with your story.
You keep interrupting me.
I'm not interrupting. I'm adding playful, witty banter.
Okay,
people
so this poke
live for this
shop
shit.
Called Quick Fish Poke Bar.
Okay. Can you give an address and a phone number?
Would you like that?
No.
Okay.
I'm so interested.
God damn it, Max.
They
claim to make the best poke.
Do they?
Ever.
Do they?
And they say on their website that they understand that poke comes from the islands, the Hawaiian Islands. Here, I'm just going to pull up their story right now.
Which islands are they?
All of them.
All of the islands? Where?
Matter.
What islands?
Go to any island in the Hawaiian chain and you will get poke.
Oh, Hawaiian Islands.
Yes, the Hawaiian Islands.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the other one.
They say, this isn't your typical on-the-go meal option. Our menu is driven by a team of chefs. Yes, real ones that are carefully selecting the right combination of flavors to give you the full umami moment from one of our balanced signature bowls. Our add-ins also go beyond the basics. House-made sesame brittle, habanero, masago, and candied Thai chilies, and last but definitely not least, our sauces.
I mean, it sounds all right.
I mean, it sounds good.
Yeah,
but to
sounds
me,
kind of pompous and haughty.
It's appropriating and gentrifying poke.
Oh shit! You want to throw some culture appropriation their way?
Both at the same time, because now you're taking something that's supposed to be cheap and on the go, and you're fucking howling it up.
Yeah.
Taking, adding $10 to the price tag and saying, oh, we make whatever you make, what you traditionally made.
Yeah.
We make that so much better, because just like, I just don't want to like drive to Hawaii to get fresh poke.
Do you often drive to Hawaii?
Yeah, man. Because I'm from Portland. All I do is just I can't ride my bike across the ocean and the bus doesn't go to Portland.
Or your longboard.
Yeah, I can't longboard. I've tried like surfing when I was in Hawaii, but longboarding is just so much easier.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it culture appropriating because that's not a real thing. I would just call it being a fucking dick, because it sounds to me like what they're saying is, this like. I know where to get like good Chinese food.
Simply put, when you have
I was done.
You're eating the highest quality sushi grade fish in the world. Read, not from your typical poke shop.
I would assume so.
I would hope so. But to me, that is like a slap in the face to like, you're pretty much saying like, I'm taking your food. Fuck you. I'm going to make it so much better than you.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Quick Fish Poke Bar. suck on little bear's dick.
Yeah, they sound like they're being kind of like
Pompous assholes.
Yeah, like like I was trying to say before I was interrupted is that I know where.
Please tell me about it.
Okay, shh. I can't. This is very rude, and I'm trying to like do a bit and keep our show going. So I'd appreciate if you would just let me talk, and you can yes and the comedy later.
Oh, God damn it, Max.
Thank you.
Bitch.
Appreciate it. No, it's like I know where to get good Chinese food, but like to get an authentic, legitimate, delicious Chinese food experience, you would go to like China.
Oh, really? Obviously.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But like you don't see like fucking PF Chang's being like, yo, like some places in China are good, but like we make the best Chinese food.
Well, I know that.
But
that's not the same thing. That's not what's going on here.
That's
not what's going on here.
These people are, unless these chefs are Hawaiian.
Would you like to see a picture of them?
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Obviously, they're not Hawaiian.
Obviously.
But, it's like they're just being dicks. It's like, look,
it just makes me upset. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, you kind of brought up something interesting that maybe we should talk about is cultural appropriation.
Okay. Let's
kind of get into it.
Dig up that big issue.
What do you think about that?
Bone of an issue. Yeah. I'm sorry, what was it again?
Cultural appropriation.
Cultural appropriation.
How do you feel about that? Well, first of all, do you think that that's a legitimate thing?
It can be, but in the ways that most people are saying it and using it now, no.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
No.
And well,
no. And see, the thing is, they'll be like, you can't dance like that because you're, whatever, or you can't wear your hair like that.
You can't rap if you're
you can't rap if you're white, or you can't wear your hair like that because you're white, or you can't do that. And it's like, it doesn't really matter.
Well, you had an encounter on Instagram, right?
I did.
You want to talk about that?
Yeah, basically the guy was just not happy.
Well, what happened?
He sent me a DM,
okay.
Direct message for those listening that aren't aware what that means.
You old fucks.
Yeah, bastards. But essentially saying how I was stealing culture.
What were you doing?
I was wearing cornrows. I had my hair braided in cornrows.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you get that done in Hawaii?
No, I actually got it done here in Tacoma.
Oh. Whatever. I guess. Cool. Anyway.
Yeah, and this man was not happy about the fact that I had my hair braided in cornrows.
He was putting you on blast.
Yeah, basically, and I even hashtagged it as like white boy things, things white people do.
Yeah,
like all these things, and
just poking fun at yourself.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Like, why take yourself serious?
You're a man and a bear.
If no one else takes me serious, why should I take myself
seriously? You're half
seriously?
man, half bear. Might as well have some fun with it.
Exactly. So, but he continues to essentially point out the same things that I pointed out in the hashtag. So to me, it was just comedic to read this whole thing from him. So I just deleted his message and I didn't really care.
Yeah.
But now that we're talking about it, you're going to get heated about it. And I don't want to think about it anymore because I kind of want to find this dude now.
Yeah, you're getting hot?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like, for those listening at home, this might come as a shock, but you and I are actually both biracial.
Yeah,
we are. But we're light-skinned. You're, I guess, bare light-skinned, and I'm just normal light-skinned.
Yeah. If you couldn't tell from the pictures, I'm half white, half black, and Chinese.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm just half black and half white.
No, really, I'm half white and half Puerto Rican.
Yeah, and, you have, like, Hawaiian culture.
I was born there. I was born and raised there.
Oh, none of your family's from Hawaii?
No.
Like, you have Hawaiian roots or ancestry?
No.
Okay.
We all moved there. So we've all been there, like, our whole lives. You know what I mean?
But you're just, like, half white, half Mexican.
Don't ever say that again. Ever.
All the same. But, yeah, we're both biracial, and we both got, like, that white kind of part, but we've also got, like, another culture there.
Yep.
And, I feel like cultural appropriation just isn't a thing. I feel like there's somebody who I won't name, but they kind of spoke against like white people rapping and white rappers in general.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I won't drop any names, but
Smacklemore.
Smacklesmore,
Yeah, Smacklesmore.
Packle Jor. Yeah, you know, they were like, white people shouldn't rap because it's like stealing from black culture or whatever. And that's just bullshit. It's like, first of all, it's fucking racist because
Yeah.
it's like only black people are allowed to rap. Only black people. And it's like, so nobody else can rap. White people can't rap. You know.
So apparently only white people like to climb mountains or, you know, go rock climbing. So
And what about
nobody
Jack
else
Johnson?
is allowed to do that.
Jack Johnson's black as fuck.
We can split him down the middle.
And he plays, you know, fucking Jason Mraz shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like, I just don't think it's a real thing. I think it's like people are just going to do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Well, I'm sorry to interject here, but
it's fine.
you know, oh yeah, okay. But, you know, me being born in Hawaii,
Yeah.
I have grown up with the Hawaiian culture.
Yeah.
That's just ingrained in me. That's part of my life. Am I Hawaiian? No. So if I do something from that culture, am I appropriating it now? Am I stealing it? No, I'm not, because I was in that culture. I was born and raised amongst that. Just like how you were saying with like white people can't rap, or it's like, okay, look at Eminem. Look at where he was born and raised.
I mean,
he was
can we
born
say that
in
what
that
he does
in that
is-
culture.
Can we say that what he does is rap though?
Well, not now.
Because isn't technically rap good?
Ouch. Ooh. Ouch. You better not listen to this.
Oh, Marshall Mathers calling you out. Please don't fight me. No, I think it's just like, it's just not a real thing. Like, what exactly does it mean to steal from a culture? Because it's like for example, Hispanics, right? They like to like a burrito is a traditional Hispanic food, right?
Well,
In the Hispanic culture.
nah, Hispanic is a misnomer. That's kind of different.
Okay, you PC motherfucker. What's the right thing? If I say Mexican, you put me on blast. I'm trying to
No,
say
Mexican's totally fine because that's
now Mexican is fine.
Well, you used it in the wrong context.
They make burritos in Spain. They call it some other shit, but
they all share.
Yeah.
But again, that's because of like we never got to this point, but you know, people going around the world and sharing cultures with each other.
Yeah.
Or one person going to another place and being like, wow, they do that really well. Or that's super cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring that home
Yeah.
and show everyone else at home, and everyone's going to fucking love it. And of course, other people are going to be like, nah, dude, that's stupid. I don't like that. But a small group of people in that other culture are going to be like, dude, this is totally fucking rad. And they're going to start doing it too.
Well, it's like if I make a burrito, right? If I'm in my kitchen just making a burrito, am I fucking stealing from culture?
You're the worst.
Is that what I'm doing?
You're suppressing someone
Like,
you're doing that.
Am I only allowed to eat like mayonnaise and fried chicken?
Yep.
Is that just
And
like
casseroles?
In casserole, like that's what I'm
Watermelon,
saying.
fried chicken, and casseroles. You gotta represent both sides.
I'm just like, well, what the fuck does it mean to steal from a culture? Because like, I don't hear any of these other people. I mean, you do, but I don't see anybody else really being like, excuse me, that's mine. You know what I mean? Like when they did that Dragon Ball Z movie and they had the white kid cast as Goku,
Yeah.
there was no uproar about that.
See, because no one gave a shit at the time.
Yeah, but
Well, actually, isn't there an article that, or was it a book
I'm sure.
or an article?
What are we talking about?
The article or the book?
The
I
book?
can't remember her name. It's from like 1988.
The white privilege thing that we saw.
Yeah.
I don't know where that is. We had a copy of it.
Yeah,
But let's just, you know what, we don't need it. We have it memorized.
Forge ahead.
Yeah. Technical difficulties. No preparation. This show is raw and real. Yeah, I guess, you know what, cultural appropriation, whatever, who cares?
Bullshit.
Let's talk about white privilege. And I think this could be kind of, I mean, I hate to turn our show into like a constructive, positive thing, but this might actually be an interesting conversation. Like we could put this on NPR because we're two biracial people, but we're light skinned. So we kind of get both sides of the coin, but also the short end of the stick because we're both
ends.
if you look at us on the outside, we're white straight males, but then we're also biracial, so we get all that shit. But no, we found this.
It's not like the perks, how they say in movies and TV shows, like, oh yeah, I'm half this, half that. I get all this.
Yeah.
No, dude. You get the real shitty end of the stick on both sides.
Yeah, like I have to live with the knowledge that I'm black.
Ouch.
Well, yeah, I think it's just like white privilege is an interesting thing because, and I'll reference this article specifically because this woman who, I don't know her name and her name doesn't really deserve, I'm not going to plug her. It's my fucking show. I'm going to do what I want. She basically lists 50 goddamn, like, what was it? Like daily experiences
daily
of
experiences.
White privilege.
Yeah.
Something like that. And in it, she talks about, like, if you're, like, it's listing all the things that you go through when you're white and all the privileges that you're awarded. And one of them is, like, well, if I'm late for work, people don't attach that to my race. Or here's one that I remember very distinctly. If I talk with my mouth full, people don't automatically assume I do that because of my color.
I shouldn't assume that anybody of any color, race, or gender should be talking with your fucking mouth full.
Yeah.
That's just rude across the board.
Yeah, it's just bullshit. And then, like, we kind of talked about this, I think, last episode, where, one of the things that she mentioned was like, oh, I can walk into a music store and find people of my culture, I can find that music. And it's like, why is it that now everybody has such a fucking need to be like, oh, well, I only like the Asian character in the new Star Wars movie because I'm Asian as well.
Yeah.
Like,
they feel the need
fuck?
I think it's because we've become so diverse and so, like, the melting pot, how this big American dream, we're all together, but now everyone's kind of clamoring back to their roots to cling on to something because deep down inside, they want to say, I'm proud of being this. I love my culture.
Well, everybody's allowed to be proud, especially nowadays.
Definitely allowed to be proud. And you should be loud and proud. Like, yeah, my family's from here.
Like, for you specifically, as somebody who's half Puerto Rican, and I'm sure that you carry pride in being Puerto Rican.
Definitely.
Do you feel like you can't connect with, like, for example, Luke Skywalker because he's a Caucasian?
No.
Like if Star Wars, or if, like, the next Star Wars came out, and for the Han Solo movie, let's say, instead of having, like, regular Han Solo, it was like, oh, hey, for this, Han Solo is being played by famous Puerto Rican actor so and so. Would you be like, fuck yeah, any more so than you would if it was like, oh no, he's being played by fucking
no, because actors or anybody should be, awarded or rated on their actual merit.
Yeah.
How well does this guy act? Has he done great movies in the past? If so, wow, it's just an added benefit that he happens to be a super cool guy that I share a blood tie with. Like, who cares?
Well, I mean, like, me personally, I've never, and I don't know, I've always thought of myself as a black. I don't, I actually no. You know what? I don't really think of myself
as a black.
Yeah, as a black. But I take that back. I actually don't think of my race very often. I don't know about you, but like, and maybe it's because we're light-skinned straight males and we have that privilege
to not think about it,
to not have to think about our race. But like, I'm not constantly just walking through my day being like, I'm black.
Yeah, but see, now this is where we get the other side of the coin of people coming up to you and assuming that it's okay to be like, oh man, you see that N-word over there the other day, and you're like, the fuck you just say, man?
I actually used to
get that crap quite a bit where people are like, oh man, that stupid spick over there. I'm just like, motherfucker, dude. Like, they're like, oh yeah, whatever. Like, you're Puerto Rican, fucking white as snow, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm about to fucking lay hands on somebody, dude.
Well, I don't know. I just feel like in media and
It's like, thank you for telling me my ethnic background.
exactly. I just feel like in media, like I don't feel a need to. Well, first of all, I don't feel a need to connect with fictional characters or like famous musicians. Like it's cool when you do and you can get that extra layer, but like for the most part, if I can just like sit down and watch a cool movie, like in Transformers, right?
Yeah.
Some of those movies are sometimes enjoyable, but I'm not like, damn, wish there were more half black people there, because then I could really enjoy it. Like, dude, fucking Mocky Mock. Like,
get out of here.
Yeah,
fucking,
dude. I don't.
He's the best.
Yeah, dude. I fucking love Mark Wahlberg. Like, I'll watch anything he's in, and like that movie, it's not like the most amazing movie. It's cool visually, and like I can enjoy it. I don't like connect with fucking Bumblebee or Optimus Prime, but like, who gives a shit? I'm not watching the movie to have some kind of racial experience, and there's movies made for that.
Yeah,
they're called documentaries. You fuck. Like, stop looking at basic pop culture to fulfill your weird like racial.
It's because
need.
it's the lowest peg on the totem pole, and it's the easiest one to knock out.
But that's why it should be the most base experience.
It's the easiest thing for them to grasp onto and use in an argument.
Well,
be
it's like
oh, this didn't happen, so everyone here is racist.
Well, it's like the Ghost in the Shell movie, right? Scarlett Johansson's in it.
Oh yeah,
and people are like freaking out,
uproar.
being like, she doesn't look like the main character, or like, all anime characters are Japanese or Asian or whatever it is.
Newsflash, they rewrite things for movies.
Well, here's the other thing
screenplays.
Too. Nobody looks like anime characters.
No.
You know what I mean?
That would be horrifying if people did.
Terrible. And like it's also kind of, I don't want to say the word racist, but I will, because I can't think of a better word to say. To be like, this was created in Japan by a Japanese guy. Maybe, I don't know where Ghost in the Shell was written, but we'll just say Japan for the sake of my argument. So all the actors need to be Japanese. And it's like, that's not what happens in America. You don't write a movie and then everybody's like, okay, everybody here needs to be white and American. Like, you can fucking cast whoever you want. They cast Scarlett Johansson, A, because she's a big fucking name, and B, because she was probably a good fit for the role.
Yeah.
It's not because, like, I don't know. We could go fucking back and forth all day, and we've got a lot of time left.
There was a couple other movies that had a big uproar about, white actors
whitewashing.
Whitewashing. That was the term. Yeah, whitewashing of Hollywood. Yeah. Okay, now that's all coming back to me now. God damn it.
We're digging trenches.
Oh my God, you're unzipping me here, dude. Bringing it all back. I don't want to think about this kind of shit anymore.
Direction this is going.
Fuck, man.
I don't know. It's just it's frustrating.
It is.
I feel
it's really
like
frustrating. Sometimes I just want to be like, can everyone just shut the fuck up for 5 minutes? Like, it just feels like people are just talk, and then
there's no constructive conversation going on. It's just a bunch of people bitching about what they want. Nobody's offering solution. Like it's not even like movie studios. It's just like people are just like, I want this. Nobody's offering like solutions. Nobody's talking about like reasonable ways to get there. Everybody is just demanding and screaming and crying and whining, and it's just like, it's like I said, can we just take like 5 months? This is like a new year. Let's all just take 5 months and chill. Like, what if we just like shut down everything for like 5 months? No internet, no TV, no music, just everything was just off.
Go back to basics
for 5 months, and we all just kind of like had to look at each other and be like, oh shit. Okay, and I'm not even talking like a fake apocalypse or whatever you want to say. I'm saying like it's a planned thing. The government's like, listen, Tumblr is out of control.
Yeah, we're sick of your shit.
So
everybody, on both sides.
It's like time out. We're gonna clean this shit up. When we come back, it's gonna be nice and clean. Hopefully, you've learned your lesson, and we'll be good. Like, that sounds amazing, right? Like, just like. Nice vacay from everything.
Kind of.
I mean, that's the dream, right? Like, just get away from it all.
Yeah. But if I want to do that, I'll just go to the mountains or something.
Yeah.
There's no internet up there.
But like, everything keeps turning while you're up there. I'm just saying, like, let's just fucking everybody shuts down, whether you want to or not. How's that for SS for you?
Yeah. No. It's pretty on the light side, actually.
Yeah.
But still kind of SS because you got the government control thing going on,
Hey,
controlling our food. They shut down the internet. I'm
a communist at heart. Or a
really?
socialist. I don't know, whatever the babes like.
I think, well, it was socialism was big when Bernie Sanders, like, before
He's
he
still
dropped
kind of
out.
big.
Well, I mean, he's big, but while he was running, like, socialism, like democratic socialism, that was the thing.
Yeah.
Now you look online and they're like, oh, fuck democratic socialism. I'm all about communism now.
Yeah.
Even though all these, like, other, all these young kids, they don't really understand what communism is or how it works.
I'll just say I'm a communist.
They read about a chapter of the Communist Manifesto and now they think they're fucking, Marx and Lenin over here.
Yeah, they read like a fucking Twitter bot of Karl Marx and they follow him and then they're like, they follow him and Banksy and they're just like, yep, I'm a communist. And it's like, not how it works.
Nah.
But
yeah. Do some research. Do your digging,
Well, maybe I'll
do about as much digging as we do every day or every week.
I'll try to find out where my political affiliate lies, and you should too. And then we'll come back next week and we'll announce our allegiance towards a party or two, and then maybe we can get a sponsor, right?
Like a political sponsor? That's scary.
I don't know. I'd like to get a Mark Ruffalo on the show.
Oh, okay. You talking someone along those lines?
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo, the politician. Am I confusing somebody?
Yeah, you are. You're talking about the Hulk, right?
Yeah, the Hulkster.
Not the Hulk wrestler.
Hulkamania.
The Hulk.
Yeah, Hulkamania. Like WWE, big giant green guy.
Monster.
Yeah. Long golden hair, green skin, looks like a hot dog.
He was the governor, right?
When he gets angry, he turns green, but he also like has the mustache. Yeah. Wears a unitard. He was in part of like WWE or WWF. And then he like fights with Thor and Captain America. That guy. That Hulk.
And he was the governor.
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, let's get him on the show. Let's see what he has to say.
Mark Ruffalo, our people will contact your people. Yeah, well, that was kind of good. We had a nice conversation, but I don't think it was very positive or constructive. So good job.
Yeah, way to
Air
go.
5. All right. I think that's our first Air 5 on the show, actually. Yeah. And, one other thing, because, we're kind of coming up on the end of our episode here.
We ran full circle on that whole thing. We bitched about a lot of stuff, but we offered nothing.
Yeah, we offered no solution.
Yeah,
we did offer a solution.
Okay, let's hear it.
Shut down the internet for 5 months.
See, at least Max and Little Bear come up with solutions.
Yeah, at least we're contributing. We're throwing ideas in
We're
the
not just calling everyone else racists.
Well, one quick thing
Max likes to do.
One quick thing I want to do before the episode's done. This is episode 10. This is our first episode in double digits.
10 weeks old.
We fucking made it.
Definitely.
Let's do like a retrospective really quick. Top.
I wish like Vitamin C's graduation song was playing right now.
Oh yeah. I fall in the sun. Right, that one.
No.
Is that
way off?
Iron
Man.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. So like, okay, really quick because we've only got a couple minutes left. Top 35 Dish Gods moments in the last 10 episodes. Go.
White Black Adam discussion.
You can't just name the whole episode.
No,
you got to do 35.
Specific discussion.
Oh, the specific. Okay.
Yeah. Speaking about me saying White Black Adam.
All right. 34.
Angry driving.
33.
Killing old people.
32.
Or euthanasia. Yeah. Euthanasia. Drive-in movies.
Okay. 31.
Definitely first dates. Lukens. Yeah, I'm calling you Lucan now. his cyborg steampunk future.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of interesting. I wouldn't mind seeing that, but it's kind of scary to think that some asshole could like hack into your head, you know?
Yeah. Well, we should
change you.
we'll steal that and we'll talk about it on another episode.
It's terrifying.
Maybe
But
the big
yeah,
1-1.
Good luck trying to get me to rattle off 30 more things.
No, I mean that was good. Most of mine are pretty much the same. Oh yeah, really quick. Since you're probably watching this on YouTube because that is the only place we uploaded it, you're probably noticing that we have a new thumbnail.
Oh yeah.
That was taken by Jenny over at Rose Lemonade Photography. Big, huge, very big Dish God shout out to her.
Check them out.
Yeah, they just launched their website. It is www.rlp-art.com. So go check them out there, and we'd love it if you tell them that we sent you. You can see all of the shots from our photo shoot and a bunch of other beautiful shots. Yeah, if you do that, we'll give you 10% off. I don't know, some fucking mac and cheese or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You get 10% off a hug. I usually charge $1.
Yeah.
But now it'll only be 90 cents.
Yeah, so when you come to our live shows, he'll only charge you 90 cents if you do that. So thank you so much for listening to our episode. We appreciate it. We hope you enjoyed our sick ramblings. We'll be back coming in hot, full force next week. We'll try to plan more, but don't count on it.
Yeah.
Like we said, keep your expectations low.
Real low.
Real low. So I'm Max.
I'm Little Bear.
And we'll see you guys next week. Thanks so much.
Peace out.